And we begin with that breaking news out of the Middle East. An Israeli-Canadian peace activist has been confirmed dead. For more on that, let's go to CBC's Ellen Morrow in Jerusalem. Ellen, what are we learning tonight?
Well, really tragic news tonight, Diane. CBC News reached out to Vivian Silver's son, Jonathan Zeigen, to confirm this news. And at first, all he sent was a broken heart emoji, and that really sort of said it all. And then he gave a bit more information, saying that his mother's remains were actually found early on after the October 7th attacks in Kibbutz Be'eri in the south of Israel where she lived, but that they've only just now been identified. And that speaks to the brutality of that day, that here we are more than a month later, and investigators are still just being able to now confirm identities. Before this was confirmed tonight, it was thought that perhaps she could be among the more than 200 people who were taken hostage by Hamas. And there was actually a rally planned trying to get Vivian Silver and other hostages back that was planned for Friday. We were going to go to that rally. Now we have this tragic news tonight. Vivian Silver was a very well-known Canadian-Israeli peace activist, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. Over the last few weeks, her son Jonathan has been doing many interviews trying to keep his mother front of mind. And we can play a clip from one that he did really in the days after the October 7th attacks with Adrian Arsenault.
She's a woman of small stature, but in spirit she's a giant. She dedicated her life to peace work. She came to Israel 50 years ago, and since then she was just involved in activities to end the occupation and to solve the conflict between Israel and Palestine.
And you can hear the love for his mother in that clip. On the day of the attacks, October 7th, Vivian Silver and her son were actually speaking on the phone, and then he started to hear gunshots. They switched to WhatsApp before the communication stopped. And now we have this tragic news. In the last few weeks, Jonathan did return to Kibbutz Be'eri. He said he wanted to see if there were any signs there that his mother may be alive, and what he found were her shattered reading glasses.
Oh, very, very sad event. But now, Ellen, what more can you tell us about Vivian Silver, who she was and what she did during her lifetime?
Well, Vivian Silver was born in Winnipeg. She moved here to Israel in 1974 and dedicated her life to peace work, as we heard from Jonathan in that clip, trying to establish peace in this fraught region. After the 2014 war in Gaza, she co-founded an organization called Women Wage Peace, all about trying to create peace between Palestinians and Israelis. She ran different initiatives for people from Gaza who were working in Israel. She helped transport cancer patients from Gaza here to Jerusalem for treatment. She really dedicated her life to peace work. Just in the few days before the October 7th attacks, she was here in Jerusalem at a peace rally that she helped to organize, a peace march. And in the last few weeks, we've heard Jonathan really talk about his mother's work and talk about how peace is needed now. He's not in favor of Israel's offensive into Gaza, calling for negotiations for peace, saying that's what his mother would want.
And for that reporting, that's the CBC's Ellen Morrow in Jerusalem.